Hey, what's happening, guys? This is the new sub tip. It's going to be a continuation of the gun trio Panther that I put out a couple weeks ago. This is, like I said, to add more to the Panther playbook. It's going to be pistol strong slot. You guys see me running it a lot on stream. We'll talk about personnel real quick. I like to have a deep route specialist right here where Amari Cooper is. And then the outside guy, ideally like to have playmaker, so we can put him on drags and playmaker him and whatnot when we need to. It's not absolutely necessary, but it's a nice add to the scheme. We'll take this delay real quick. Like I said, as far as that's basically, and then have two good running backs. Two good running backs. You can use Franco if you have him at the native fullback spot where Zeke is. But I like to have two good running backs right there. So we come out, like I said, put the deep route specialist in the slot. And then as far as audibles go, you don't have to do anything. All the audibles are nice stock. You just come out in triple option every time. So you come out in triple option. You guys have seen me run this. It's a really good off tackle play to the left side. You can cut it up. You can cut it to the outside. Show you a little bit. And the blocking's good. Like I said, it's a really nice play to attack. It's a quick handoff. There's just multiple ways you can attack running the ball out of this formation. Let's come out in it again. Triple option. You can run, and then the other run for this play, this formation is halfback zone. This play is really good. So it takes a little bit longer, but the blocking is usually pretty good. You can also flip it this way, and the fullback, you see how the fullback takes a nice angle? He'll get over there and lead block for you a good majority of the time. You see how even Zeke did it right there? So you can flip it to the other side and have some success that way as well. But mainly you're going to be running it to the right side just to get to the outside. We'll come out in triple option again. But you guys already know the run plays, so we'll go over double flares. Double flares is a really good play. Look how sharp the angles are on the corner route and as well as the post route. I like to block the running back right there, being Zeke, so the fullback. And then I generally like to have the running back have elite route specialist. It's not absolutely necessary, but you can attack the flats really well this way. Like I said, you guys know how to throw corner routes. If it's man, you wait for that corner route, throw it to the outside, and then you have the flood concept on the right side with the flat route and the corner route. But then as far as, let's run it again. With double flares, I generally like to drag the outside receiver on the left side, leave Kelsey in that corner route. If you want a little bit more space between the flat route and like Gurley when I adjust it, I'll smart route that, especially on first down when it's 10 yards, to make sure the corner route actually happens at the 10-yard mark. But again, flood on the left, you have the drag to throw over the middle, you have the post route. A lot of good stuff you can honestly do with that play alone. Simple stuff, simple reads too. Simple reads. And then one of my favorite plays of this formation, maybe restart this, okay, so we get a little bit more space. Give me a second, boys. No, not exit. Give me a second, I gotta finish this play at least.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember
so we'll run it in
the production meeting with them to talk about this. And hey, you know,
or get shredded. That's fine too.
I offered my help with a few plays.
Okay, so let me restart this, get us a little bit more space. Alright, so let's restart game. We're gonna come back out in the pistol strong. Hit triple option. Now we're gonna go play action left, or audible left, and that's this play here. You can either leave that corner in the deeper corner route. It's a little slower though, but since we have a deep route specialist, we get the sharp corner like that. Block the running back so we don't have to worry about the play action. You can either leave Kelsey on that route and just read the middle. You can put him on a streak to help clear out for Jerry right there. But this route right here, this RB route is really, really good. It's like a speed flat route. If you have a guy with good spin, like Zeke, for instance, or Gurley, and you could just get the ball and get a ton of yards after the catch with it, man. One of my favorite plays, honestly, in the entire. I could run just this play if I really wanted to, almost the whole game, because there's so much different stuff you can run with it. So, like I said, you have options though. You can run them on that corner route like we talked about, or you can put them on a deep crosser, which I like to do as well. So you have two just crossers all over the place. And then the deep, like I said, that flat route being so tough to guard. You just get somebody who spins like crazy, man, and you can do all kinds of stuff with it. All kinds of stuff.
It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be a second down.
And we see another
And then we'll
pitch
go
and
over
catch
one
there
little,
to the running back. This
like,
position
you can do
just
this with any
continues to
play,
evolve.
but
They become just as
if you guys
critical
watch
to the
me play, you know how much I like to motion
as a
over
lot
the
of
deep crosser and
receivers,
look for the
tight
quick
ends,
pass.
because their ability to make
So put
people
them on the
miss in
deep
open
crosser.
field
You can
can
run
really
it, like I said, out of any
generate big
play.
plays for an offense.
You're going to motion them over, snap, and you're going to read the cornerback. You're going to see if you can throw it over. That's not going to work there. But like I said, that's just something I wanted to talk about as far as making it into a quick pass.
Just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a pickup.
Let's back it up again. All right. Now let me cover the other audible out of Pistol Strong, which is it's the normal pass. So it's audible right, audible on the right stick. This one you could almost run stock, guys. There's all kinds of good stuff. You have the flat route and the corner route, flood concept on the right. RB is a really good route. It's like a delayed route, which gets under a lot of coverages as well. And then you basically have like a dagger concept on the left side. So you run it. What I like to do is I like to run it. I like to cancel the play action as soon as you're doing it, so you can throw it right away. You can hit the flat right there, like you said. That's generally going to be my first read. Read the flat. If that's there, throw it. If it's not, wait for the corner route, or you can wait for the delay route, and then you also have the backside in on the left side. So like that's generally how my reads will go with that play. Like I said, that one's a super simple play, but effective. And you don't have to make any hot routes. You could run this just like that. We'll run it again. I could easily throw that flat route and then watch Gurley. Boom. It's a really good combo, man. That play, like I said, one of the best stock plays in the game. Lots of different floods on the right. You got the flood on the right side. You have dagger on the left. You have the delayed route in the middle. Like I said, man, that's one of the best plays for sure. All right, so the other formation I want to go over that I like to run. So you're getting 2 formations out of this sub-tip today. It's basically rounding up to be a full ebook. Is A slot. You guys know how much I love A slot. Let's reset this real quick. You guys absolutely know how much I love A slot. One of the best balanced formations in the game. So right here again, I like the deep route specialist in the middle. We'll make it Amari Cooper, for instance. I'm gonna put Franco there. It doesn't really matter. Your tight ends don't have to have any route specialists. Elite route specialist is nice, but it's not necessary for this. And then you have to have a playmaker on the left side. You really need playmaker for this. Let's talk about the audibles. Oh, that's not. Let's talk about the audibles real quick. So as far as audibles go, I like post being my quick pass, so that's X. Y is still going to stay inside zone. And I like to change LB to halfback quick base. I'll kind of explain why here in a second.
And with the play clock running out, Sean McVay will take a timeout.
All right, so like I said, we got post, we have inside zone, we have halfback quick base, we have play action read. And what I'm going to come out is X spot every time. I'm going to come out in X spot. That X spot route right there from the X button is super crucial to this play. Obviously, you have nice little sharp posts and nice corner routes already stocked, and you have Franco running a nice little flat route. Let me show you what this looks like. Stop. You can throw it to Franco there, but the key is having a playmaker on that X spot route. You can playmaker him to any angle you want. You can even throw it as like a slant, to be honest with you. It's one of the best routes in the game. One of the best routes in the game. You can do a lot with it. We'll come out in X spot again. But what really makes this play nice too is the corner route and the post route and how sharp they are, especially that post route by Kelsey. One of my favorite ways to run this is just streak my left tight end being Franco right there and just run it like that. And then you could also flood the left side with the playmaker, and you could throw the corner or you can throw the post across it. I'll show you another way I like to run it as well. Let me restart. Need a little bit more space for how I want to run it. Okay, go right back to A slot. Come on, X spot. Okay, perfect. All of them are still saved. Come on, X spot. I like to put B on a deep crosser. And you can honestly run it. You can smart route A. It's just not absolutely necessary, but just give you a little bit more space. And then streak Franco. Just like that. Like I said, your first read is still going to be the playmaker, but look how wide open he is. You have the deep crosser. You have basically a deep post / a deep slant with Kelsey coming across the field. And then you have the streak to clear things out. Just so much good stuff you can do out of this formation, man. Not only that, it's the most balanced formation in terms of being able to block blitzes. You can block a tight end on the left, block a running back on the right, still have 3 solid people out there in routes. But let's go over some of the other plays as well. A lot of you guys know posts and how good this play already is. One of my favorite ways to run it, though, is I'll smart route B. That's not, again, not absolutely necessary. It's fine the way it is. But if it's like first down, I'll go for the extra 10 yards. Or you could just, since we have the deep route specialist, just put him on the deep route corner. Streak Jerry, block Kelsey. Super simple reads. You're flooding the left, and you have an angle on the backside. Super simple stuff, guys. But it's very well blocked too, because you already have a tight end on the right side. You can shift line left. Now you have 6 people blocking, 4 people out in routes with really good flood concepts. Come back in that spot. Audible to post. I mean, honestly, even if you left Kelsey on his corner route, like, it's going to be really good. There's just a lot of different ways you can run this play, but that's a super simple way to do it. You can even run it to where you put Y on a drag, and then you're going to have a flood on the right.
A shotgun snap for gone. He gets it complete to Harris. He lost 4 there, and it's
There's just a lot of different ways you can attack the defense out of this formation, guys. We'll go over the running plays out of it real quick. If I'm going to run more to the inside, I know this sounds like redundant, but inside zone is where I'm really trying to attack the middle between tackle to tackle. That's where I'm really trying to attack. If I'm trying to get to the outside, that's why I have base as one of my quick audibles. So if I have base, then you have the extra blocker to pull. I especially like it if I'm trying to run to the heavy side and say they have more defenders on the left side. Well, that pulling guard will help out a lot and get over there and put a hat on a hat. As opposed to inside zone, if you're really trying to run it and they have numbers on the left side, well, then it's not nearly as effective, right? Let's come back out, try to get this first down real quick.
That play got swallowed up.
Back to X spot. All right, and then we'll go over this, the quick audible to the left. Now you have a stock crosser with your left tight end, which is super nice. Super nice to have. A couple different ways you can run this. You can leave the play action if you really wanted to, because he's going to run a flat route, which is going to clear out this right here. So you can have a flood on the left, and you still have a post on the left side and the deep crosser on top of all that. Let's go over that again. Like I said, the fact that it has the tight end on the deep crosser is what makes this play so nice. You can do all kinds of different stuff. You can block the running back. You can put Kelsey on a cross to go with it. Put X on the drag. And that play right there is going to be super tough to stop, to be honest with you. You just have to make your reads on the crossers. Just make your reads on the crossers and you're good, man. I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of good stuff you guys can do out of this formation and this playbook, man. Like I said, I showed you guys gun trio already, Panther trio. Now we put the pistol strong and added that. Now you have a slot to add to it, guys, man. I think we went over all the plays that I like to run as far as this formation. You know, by all means, tweak it, guys. Make it your own. And if you guys have any questions, man, just let me know, okay, guys? Telling you, a lot of good stuff out of this playbook, man. A lot of good stuff. And honestly, another way, if you really want to keep that post, here's just another quick thing. Instead of leaving him on the X spot, you just streak him. You streak him, you have the flood on the left, block the running back, and you have a post on the right side. Just a lot of good stuff, man. All right, guys, that's going to be it for the sub tip. If you guys have any questions, man, please feel free to let me know. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter already, do so, and you guys can hit me up with questions on there, and I can get back to you as well, okay? All right, guys, take care. Thank you.